Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for December 27th, 2023. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, let's start with these two ones here looking into this box. This one looks up, so there's a one in one of these two. Is there anything else of note here? I want to just note that 2 and 9 looking up here leaves only 3 cells for the 2 and 9 in this box, so that's something to keep an eye on. 9 in this box is limited to 2 cells. And then we've got the 1 and the 4 in here. All right, we do have 2 3s looking into here. So that's a 3. Not really much to follow up on that 3, unfortunately. But it does give us that 7 looks in here. So 7's on one of these two. And then 2 looks in, so 2 is in one of these two. So 2 and 7 here, what these corner marks mean is that in this box, the 2 is limited to these 2 cells, and the 7 is limited to the same 2 cells. So that's 2 candidates for 2 cells. So we found a hidden pair here. We can convert those corner marks to center marks, because if we didn't put the 2 and 7 here, if we put something else in here, we wouldn't be able to fit both the 2 and 7 in here. And then that we are left with a pair, the 4 and 5, which is not resolved. We can fill that out. Let's think about what this row needs besides the 4, 5. So it needs 1, 6, 9. This can't be 9, so it's 1 or 6. This can't be 6, so it's 1 or 9. All right. This can be any of them. I'm not going to mark that right now. Trying to avoid some clutter here. Ooh, now 4's in this box. Because of the 4, 5 pair, 4's can't be here, and this 4 looks up. That places the 4. Now these two 4's look up, putting a 4 in one of these two. 6 is over here. 2's are up here. 6. Let's think about this row real quick. It does need a 7. So the 7 goes over here. The 7 is placed, so this row needs a 7. This 7 takes out of these two, this 7 takes out of there. So the 7 can only go there. The remaining 3 cells, if we think about it, are 5, 6, and 8. This can't be 6, so it's 5. Oh, it can't be 5 or 6. So it's the 8. So then we're left with a 5, 6 pair here. This is 1, 5, 9. Okay, in general, this row needs 1, 5, 8, 9. So the 8's over here, I guess. Yeah, we do have these two 8's now. We have these 7's, the 2's, 4's. All right, I'm not sure there's more to do here. We do have two 8's that look down here, so there's an 8 one of these two. We got the 4's. 7's are down here because of these two 7's. All right, let's look down here. We have two 4's looking into here. This 4 looks down, so there's a 4 in one of these two. We got the 6's already. I'm looking to see if there's anything else interesting to do here. The 3's look down. Oops, like this. So there's 3's down here somewhere. 6's look up here. So there's 6 in one of these two. 1's look down. This one looks in, so there's a 1 down here. Okay, over here, I'm hopeful that we'll find something here. But maybe not. So the 1 does not have a buddy. The 5, the 8 does. We marked that. And then 4, 6, and 9. No. Just the 4's we got marked. Okay, so I think we need to look for either geometry or restricted cells. Try to make some kind of pair or triple out of that. What would be restricted that I haven't looked at yet? This column, maybe? It's got 5 left, but let's think about it. It needs 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Literally the only thing I'm seeing is this 3 up here. Oh, the 6, I guess. Yeah, we have the 6 marked. Okay, nothing there. I keep looking at this 158. Oh yeah, I should be looking at that 158. So this is the geometry I was talking about. So 1, 5, and 8 need to go in this column. But because they're here and they're not here, right? Because they're here, they're not here. They can't be in the box, right? 2, 4, and 9, also not 1, 5, 8. So 1, 5, and 8 in this column need to go in these 3 cells. So what that means is if there's only 3 cells for 3 digits, similarly to when we got this 2, 7 over here, this is just very similar logic, just three digits for 3 cells. So if I put a 6 here, for example, like it wants to be a 1 or a 6, if I put a 6 here, I wouldn't be able to fit the 1, 5, and 8 in this column. They'd be squeezed down here. That wouldn't work. So this can't be a 6. This is a 1. This is a 9. This is a 5 or a 6, but it can't be a 6. So we get the 5 and the 6. And before I forget, I'm going to make this a 5-8 pair. But that is very good progress. Okay, what else can we get out of this? We know this is a triple now. It's 3, 6, 7. Let's mark that. I just noticed over here we can get this 5, so let's do that. This triple is 2, 4, and 9. I think at this point I will mark that. Yeah, the 9 actually. This new 9 that we got here looks up. So this is the 9 for the box. We have a 2, 4 pair here. So this is going to be a pair, and this is going to be a pair. So we've got 1, 7 here. So the 7 goes there, the 1 goes there. Because of this 1 here. That gives us this 1 as well. This pair is going to be 2 and 3. So because of this 2, we get the 3 and the 2. That doesn't quite do anything yet, but we do get a triple left in this row. So that's going to be 2, not 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5, 7, 8. Well, this 5, 7 looks down, so that's the 8. And then we're left with 5, 7, which I don't think is resolved. Okay, let's look at this. This cell is a single. It's a 6. That places the 6 and the 3 and the 4. Very nice. Quarter mark's coming in handy. We need 5, 7, and 9 here. So I guess this is 5, 9. This is 5, 7, 9. This triple, we need 1, 1, 8, 9. All right, it's not resolved. I feel like we're almost done with this puzzle. It's kind of crazy. What do we need here? We need 5, 7, 8, 9. Well, we've got the 8 and the 9 here, so this is only 5, 7. That makes a 5, 7 pair in here. So now this can't be 5 or 7, so this is only 8, 9. And then these can't be 5, so 5 is one of those. Darn, I thought it might get placed, but I hadn't seen this one over here. All right, what else can we do here? Probably something up here, or maybe we should look vertically again. We have these 6s looking up. That puts a 6 over here. 3s are done. Okay, 1s, 6, 8, 3, 4. The 4s look up. So 4s in one of those two. I mean, this we already finished. Ah, the 4s. Okay. So these 4s line up. What I mean by line up is they're avoiding row 2 here, and they're avoiding, they're avoiding row 2 over here as well. So we kind of think about that as lining up, where, you know, the 4s in this box are limited to the same 2 rows as the 4s in this box. So the question we want to ask is, where does 4 go in this row? And the answer is only here. So we can't put 4s in any of these cells because we wouldn't be able to put a 4 in this row otherwise. Now let's see if that's enough to do anything. It seems like it ought to be, but let's think about this column now. We need 1, 5, 8, 9. 1, 5, and 8, look at it. So that gets us this 9, which is super handy, which finishes all this stuff. Turns out it was just a naked single I was looking for. 8, 1, and 9 there. That places the 1 and the 4 That places the 2 and the 4. This 4 gets placed as well. At least we have that marked. That's 8 and 5. I'm going to think about these. We need a 2, 3, and 9. So 2 9's here. I think this is just 2 9. Yep. Here we need 2 3 and 6. This 3 6 looks up, placing the 2. That places this 2 as well. Gives us the 9 and 2 that we just marked. Okay, this is a single for the column, and it's an 8. This is a pair at best. We need 5 and 6. That's 6, that's 5, so that 5, that's a 3. Okay, let's just play what does this box need. The box needs a 3, which goes there. The box needs a 5. Got these 5s and this 5. So 5 goes there. That places the 6, 7, and 6. The box needs a 7, 8, and 9. The 9 goes there because of this 9. We need the 7 and the 8, and we're done. Very straightforward, at least for me. I think the key spot, the very, very key spot was this 1, 5, 8 going here. That was very important to spot. You could have also penciled these and seen a 3, 6, 7 triple, because that is the corollary. Because there were these 6 cells were open in the column, right? So if I find a hidden triple, that means the corollary to that is that there's also a naked triple in the other cells. Or if you find a naked triple, the corollary is there was actually a hidden triple in these cells. It's the remainder of the cells is the opposite version of the same logic. But I think it's a lot easier to have spotted this 1, 5, 8 than to have decided to pencil these and seen a 3, 6, 7, unless you pencil everything. So pretty proud of that spot. That was nice. It really helped finish the puzzle. We did have a few other hiddens. We had the 2, 7 hidden. You might have found the 4, 5 naked pair instead. We had, I think those were the hiddens, these and these. Yeah, everything else was just like, there was a naked single up here that was important. This 9, this 1, 5, 8 saw here. So yeah, cool. That's my recap. Hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.